Hello there, you are now watching TVS News at 5 with me, Hari Zainuddin. Now let's begin. Efforts to fight the COVID-19 pandemic in the state have been successful due to the full support of the people and the state government. Deputy Premier of Sarawak, Dato' Amar Douglas Ugahambas said the public had displayed inspiring unity, determination and commitment in protecting themselves and everyone else, while the government had set aside a substantial amount of financial and material resources.
Additionally, he commended the efforts shown by the public in adhering to the rules that have been set. Uga, who is also Sarawak Disaster Management Committee SDMC chairman, said the country is in the midst of transitioning into the endemic phase and soon situations will go back to normalcy. However, he reminded the public that despite all this, it is of the utmost importance to realize that the virus is still living among us. In addition to that, he reiterated that Sarawak had decided to follow the new SOP as set out by the federal government. On another matter, Uga stated that as of April 29, 80.1% of the qualified adult population in Malaysia had received 2 doses of the vaccine. As such, Uga urged those interested and qualified to register for the vaccine. In addition, Uga also said that there was now the anti-COVID-19 drug Paxlovid for treating positive cases.
Now, all Divisional Public Works Department engineers have been instructed to search for and record any rural settlements and villages in their respective divisions that are without road connectivity. Sarawak Deputy Premier Sarawak Dato' Amar Douglas Ugahambas said the state government is focused on resolving such issues and will begin plans to link them up.
Uga added it was the government's hope to have them connected to the cities and towns by 2030. Uga, who is the Minister of Infrastructure and Port Development, said this when officiating at the triennial delegates meetings of the Katibas, Bukit Goram, Baleh and Pelagus branches of the Parti Pesaka Bumiputra Bersatu PBB at the Civic Centre on Saturday, April 30th. Moreover, Uga reiterated that no rural settlements or longhouses should be left out of the state road network. As such, the government is striving to bring in or upgrade all infrastructure facilities and amenities.
The Sarawak Public Communications Unit, or UCAS, is planning to hold a mini convention with local media to discuss and share ideas, especially in helping the government to convey correct and transparent information to the public. Deputy Minister in the Department of the Premier of Sarawak for Communication Affairs and Information and UCAS, Dato' Abdullah Saidul, said the mini convention will be held in the near future.
Itu pun antara perancangan yang perlu kita buat. Mungkin something like mini convention. Kita ingin menjemput semua warga media, termasuk media sosial dan sebagainya, untuk melihat apa yang boleh mereka lakukan selepas post-pandemik, peranan kita dalam membantu kerajaan, dalam menyebar maklumat dalam pemulihan ekonomi dan sebagainya, dan juga highlight lah tentang isu-isu kebajikan rakyat yang perlu kita bantu.
In addition, the convention is also aimed to discuss the challenges and roles of the media in channeling transparent, accurate, and comprehensive information, especially to the rural areas. With this, he hopes that media practitioners, especially in rural areas, can help the government by giving feedback regarding the issues faced by rural residents. He said this at the UCAS Breaking of Fast ceremony with fellow media in Kuching on Friday evening. Abdullah Saidul, who is also Samop State Assemblyman, hopes that any information provided by the media is accurate so as not to cause any confusion. On another development, Saidul also announced that the Sarawak Public Communications Unit, or UCAS, is currently inquiring whether they can issue media cards similar to the ones issued by the Federal Department of Information. UCAS is looking into the matter, following requests from local media practitioners who have yet to obtain media cards, which may be a problem for them when conducting their duties.
Dalam masa yang terdekat kita akan melihat membuat keputusan supaya kita dapat membantu mereka lah segera. Kita akan melihat di bidang kuasa yang bukan sahaja lah dalam aspek kerajaan negeri. Itu sekali warga pengamal media sosial daripada anak tempatan lah.
He said a decision will be made soon after assessing UKA's jurisdiction. Welcome back to News at 5. Now, traders and shoppers in Malaysia are keeping a tight hold on their wallets ahead of the Aidilfitri celebration, with prices set to rise amid the war in Ukraine and a sudden ban on palm oil exports imposed by neighboring Indonesia. Russia's invasion of Ukraine has disrupted supply chains worldwide, leading to a jump in prices on everything from food, oil, to clothing. Annual inflation rose 2.2% in Malaysia in March, though the country has largely been spared by spiking costs seen elsewhere, thanks to fuel subsidies and other price control measures taken by the government. However, with Indonesia's decision to cease exporting palm oil last week, and as the country prepares to celebrate Aidilfitri after 2 years of pandemic lockdowns, food costs might soar even more. Following Jakarta's announcement, the Malaysian government has said it has enough palm oil supplies to meet global demand. A local stall owner told reporters the cost of raw ingredients such as chicken has risen, eating into his profit margins.
Banyak kebanyakan restoran pun tak boleh survive, banyak kedai tutup. Macam kami ni survive sebab kami costing kami, risiko kami gerai kan. Jadi risiko tu tak tinggi macam restoran, tak boleh sama lah kita dengan restoran ataupun yang lain-lain kedai kan. Cumanya kita nak maintain kat tu risiko dia kita kena tak apa-apa untung persen tu tak sama apa kata dengan dulu dengan sekarang lah, tak boleh sama lah. Macam mau kata margin kita dulu mungkin lebih tinggi, tapi sekarang margin kita kurang lah, rendah lah mana.
Shafiq Yusuf, a young adult who was shopping for traditional clothes for Aidilfitri, said prices of most items had gone up.
Semua agak mahal juga. Sebab dulu harga dia tak lebih daripada 150 lah. Sekarang kebanyakan 100, 106, 107 boleh sampai. So agak mahal sikit. Saya rasa dia kena turunkan sikit harga lah. Mahal sangat sebab ada golongan-golongan yang tak mampu kan.
Now, the public has been advised against overbuying of essential food items during the Aidilfitri festive season to avoid supply shortages. Second Deputy Minister of Agriculture and Food Industry, Dr. Nik Muhammad Zawawi Saleh, however, gave the assurance that there are sufficient supplies of essential items in the market to meet the demand for the Aidilfitri celebration. The Deputy Minister assured that his ministry have held discussions with chicken producers and meat importers, and they are prepared to cooperate in ensuring adequate food supplies during the festive season. He said this to reporters at the Federal Agricultural Marketing Authority's or FAMA Semarak Syawal program at the Rural Transformation Centre RTC near Tunjong in Kota Baru, Kelantan today. Nik Muhammad Zawawi, who is Pasir Putih Member of Parliament, also advised the public to get their daily necessities at the My Best Buy Carnival Raya program at the 797 marketing outlets nationwide. He added that consumers will benefit from a 10 to 20% discount on goods at the carnival. Meanwhile, when asked to comment on a viral video claiming that there will be a chicken supply deficit for the Aidilfitri celebration, he did not rule out the potential that some locations might be experiencing chicken supply shortages. Now on to some global updates. At least 10 people were killed and 30 others wounded when a bomb exploded in a mosque in the Afghan capital Kabul during Friday prayers yesterday, April 29. Kabul security agencies are still investigating the incident. In a Twitter post, Kabul Security Department spokesperson Khalid Zadran said the bomb went off in a Khankah gathering place adjacent to a mosque in the Alauddin area of Kabul's Police District 6. Local media reported that hundreds of worshippers had gathered for prayers on the last Friday of the Muslim holy month of Ramadan, and the mosque was packed. The attack came after at least 9 people were killed and 13 others wounded in 2 explosions on Thursday evening in the northern city of Mazar-e-Sharif. The terror group Daesh or ISIS has lately increased its attack across Afghanistan, posing a threat to the Taliban, who assumed control of the nation last August. And that will be all the time that we have for the 5 p.m. news today. Now do follow us on our social media platforms at TVSTVMY for more updates. Once again, I'm Hari Zainuddin. It's been a pleasure.